I've now, for the third time, missed my turn. My brain is in 100 freaking places. Ah! Hello! Another crazy day ahead. You know how those days just kind of pile up on you? I woke up this morning thinking to myself, oh well, you know, I've got enough time to work on some admin stuff and kind of work out some figures for a few deals that we're busy working on. Some really exciting stuff. I completely forgot about a delivery for Cape Coffee Beans, which has turned into a few deliveries. So we're going to be going to the roastery first to pick up some more coffee. I feel like we never roast enough bloody coffee, which is a good thing, and I'm really kind of stoked about. First up, done. Rock and roller. Now I've got one more stop and I gotta be at Cape Coffee in under an hour. I gotta get to Rwanda and Burundi and drop off stock. Wow, I really gotta look when I'm reversing. Tyrone, when you reverse, things come from behind.
It was a funny angle.
Like the paint truck back there that I completely missed. Fantastic. Why are they always freaking building on this highway? Why? So you missed the big truck. I need to squeeze past. I'm on the schedule. I'm sure you'll understand people need the coffee. Okay. About to arrive at one of our newest clients. Really excited about this one because the petrol station decided that they want to do great coffee. I mean, who doesn't? So we've been working with Fuad and his team to create a bit of a specialty coffee space for his customers and especially the hospital upstairs. Great coffee is a must. I still battle to understand how places can serve bad coffee. I mean, if a petrol station can take the time and effort and the energy and the money to make great coffee, why can't most cafes? Why can't most restaurants? Don't get me started on restaurants. That's another subject for another day. Here with Farah, rocking the machine today. How's the coffee going?
It's doing fine.
Oh, some fresh pies. Delish. Just doing fine, eh? 8 the whole day. The whole day is the 8th. It's really focusing on writing the date right. You're off. How's it? You're off. Always good, man. Huh? You want me to teach you how to roast beans? You want me to teach him how to roast beans, should I?
Yes.
Have you roasted before?
No.
I guess that's the point of teaching, eh?
They never teach us in Learn to Earn school.
Where did you go? Where did you start?
Learn to Earn.
Learn to Earn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But team is busy there now.
We must organise a roasting tour for you.
Please, me.
Fantastic. Your name again?
Colin.
Colin?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Colin. Oh, David put me in touch with you, eh?
Sure.
Alright. What a cool bunch of guys. I get questions like that all the time, and it's always difficult because roasting's such a technical art. You know, I've seen a lot of companies who battle with such things like making coffee day in and day out. And the first thing they do, instead of investing in equipment or training of the staff or the customer experience, which is a very big thing, by the way, they jump into roasting. Roasting's like it's a whole different animal. Absolutely, completely different animal. And it's something that we'll definitely touch on in one of the vlogs. Maybe we'll spend a day with the doctor, really kind of dive into it. But I feel really, really bad for these guys because they're so hungry for knowledge. So the only thing I can really do, and which we will do, is just take them to the roastery and show them what the roasting operation is all about. And if you haven't been to a roastery, do yourself a favor, find your local one and go check them out. There are a cuckload of roasteries in South Africa at the moment. Our latest number is looking at about 250 or so, and that number is growing weekly. It's quite insane at how many different roasteries are up and coming. Anyway, off to Cape Coffee Beans now. I have 20 minutes to get there. I think I can make it unless somebody's parked in the frickin' loading bay again. Here with Faden, Cape Coffee, one of our first clients. Just dropped off some coffee. How's things going, buddy?
Good. The only barista champ who does his own deliveries.
This guy. Made it to Cape Coffee on time! Yeah! Faden is one of the greatest, I want to say assets to our company, but just one of the nicest guys. I met Faden a couple years back, just before I started Portland. We had a serious conversation just after I started Portland, and he's been with us since the get-go and been super instrumental in helping us get the Portland brand out there for people to drink and enjoy and experience. He is a coffee guy through and through. Such a rad story. Check out their website, capecoffeebeans.co.za. They only supply Cape Town based roasteries. Some of my personal favorite roasteries, Rosetta, Origin. I wish Espresso Lab was on there, as well as Coffee, Warren, also a great guy. The variety that they have on there, the ease of use of their website is just phenomenal. So keep up the great work, Faden. It's days like today that I wish I had one of those HOT free boards. Oh man, anybody that's tried to find parking in Cape Town knows that, especially in Long Street, it is such a mission. And that board would just make my life so much sweeter. It is definitely high on the list of things to purchase soon. Bye, Justin. Con is at the roastery. Bye bye. So it seems Albert got confused and is at Rock and Roller. So back to Rock and Roller I go. Today I get to cup, and I don't have them with me, they're in the back, but I get to finally cup some of the coffee we roast with Albert. I'm really excited. It's a great project that Mark and his wife have really kind of built up in Rwanda. And then we've also got some Burundi from my good friend Ben Carlson, Ben and the family. Always been a huge fan of the Long Miles project. Always kind of guts me that we're not able to buy a lot of coffee from him. One of our best sellers when we first started Portland was a coffee of his, which has kind of been rebranded. So we're tasting the new version of that today. So very exciting. Hi guys! Hi Con! Finally here with Albert. Yeah. Just realized, you saw the message.
Yeah.
That's it at your shop.
Yes, I admit, I cannot breathe.
Probably can't hear us because of that.
Yeah, that big thing from Rock and Roller.
It's loud in here.
Very loud. Awesome roaster.
Too loud. So Connie's roasted some of these samples and already very excited. Basically giving you a rundown of what we're doing here. So I'm kind of using a Mythos to grind for cupping grind, which has kind of freaked him out a little bit. But it seems to be working fine. Nice, good uniform grind. I figure for espresso, same thing for this. E. What's it E? What's the E?
That's E.
E, fantastic.
from African sisters. 3 African sisters.
3 of them, not 1, not 2, but 3, not 4, but 3. Appropriate that I'm wearing my Nando's t-shirts today that my good friend Brad Byrne gave me. Okay, so what we're doing here now is we are adding hot water. We're gonna wet or bloom for 4 minutes. It's nice plums.
Yeah.
Are they like the yellow ones?
No, the dark one. Similar to that one, but
Yeah.
something like this.
So what we're discussing is this particular coffee over here. How much do you like it, Connie?
How much I like it.
Yeah, how much do you like it? Like a scale of 1 to you want to make a bathtub full of it and roll around in it all day.
No, that would be waste of coffee. I wouldn't do that, but
I don't think it'd be a waste. I think it'd be a, very cool thing.
no, it will be a waste.
But on a scale of 1 to that,
I'll probably want to be bathing this.
you'd want to be bathed in that.
That's just like people want to shower with beers.
Yeah,
that kind of idea.
I also want to bath in beer. I got a weird. I never bath. I shower all the time, like at least twice a year. I mean that's a lot, right? Anyway, but this coffee there, wow. This one kind of like cream honey, buttered honey. Try and keep your coffee in the cup, please, or in your spoon. Kind of honey. Delicious, really nice, kind of balanced, easy drinking. I like this, it's sweet. It's got like a really kind of an intense sweetness to it. Lots of reds and purples. By the way, our taste in color, long story, we'll explain one day. This I don't like. There's a sweetness to it, but there's like this off hay, straw. I feel like I'm eating that, like a palate. I feel like I'm drunk palate wood or something. Maybe there's a taint in it. I don't know. It was like the fifth coffee we ground, so I doubt it. And this one's also delicious. I think I know what these 3 are. I think they're these. But Mr. Ben Carlson, you sir, have done a fantastic job with your coffees. Wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
And Khan did a great job of roasting. I feel like you need to come this side because that light is not nice. But there's like a cardboardiness to it. It's just on the finish, like it's toned down a little bit now. I can't describe it.
Like chewing on it like a newspaper.
When last did you chew on newspaper?
Don't tell anyone.
This coffee here, let's focus on it there. This coffee, delicious. Gahara Hill, pea berry. Wow, I've tasted this coffee roasted by the guys from Firebird. Great job, Dan and Kyle, like really cool. I think this roast was better. This guy, tiny little roaster. It was in our previous vlog when we did the roasting, so remember that one. I'll put a link to it up. Okay, so what have we got out of this cupping today? First off, really blown away by these coffees. Best thing being, yes, they're small batches, no potato defects, which is great, especially from these 2 regions, Burundi and Rwanda. They tend to be quite rough. I'm really impressed and intrigued to know a little bit more about the 3 Sisters coffee. There are some of the more interesting Rwandans I've tasted, barring the one, which I think I can't decide if that's a defect in the bean itself or roasting. It's like this, I just can't shake this like wet cardboard kind of taste. I'll probably recup this coffee, and if I find anything, I'll put a description down here. Ben, your coffees are phenomenal. Your Gahara Hill, I may ask you for a few other things beyond that coffee. Really sweet, intense sweetness. I think Khan did a really good job of getting the most out of these coffees, which is always challenging with such a small batch. And for a guy who's just kind of gotten into coffee and roasting, he really is like gone leaps and bounds. And that's why Uncle Bear is one of my favorite coffee places. So we could probably get a few of these coffees in under the Portland brand. So yeah, stay tuned, and obviously all through Cape Coffee Bean. So.
Yeah.
To the core. Because I'm a fatty.
Oh my god.
Especially this chin of mine. Like, I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
I win.
You see, you gotta force it. Mine's natural.
Oh.